All right, in this section, we're looking at operations with polynomials. And so this is going to be addition, subtraction, and multiplication. A key here with addition and subtraction is going to be able to combine like terms, basically. And like terms, we know, means has the same variable with the same exponent. So in this first one here, we're looking at just first identifying our like terms. So I have 4x to the third and negative 2x to the third are like terms. Then I also have negative 9x squared, which actually does not have a like term. And then I have 1 and negative 8. Those are indeed like terms. So all I'm doing is combining those together. So 4x to the third plus negative 2x to the third. When we combine them, our variables and our exponents do not change. We're only looking at combining their coefficients. So this is going to give us 2x to the third. Since negative 9x squared does not have a like term, I'm just going to bring it down. And then we have 1 plus negative 8 for the constants, and that's going to give us negative 7. Make sure that when you are simplifying these operations that you include putting them in standard form, which means going from the highest exponent down to the smallest, or the one that does not have an exponent. In this next one, we're going to do the same thing. Identify which ones are like terms first. So negative 8x to the fourth and negative 2x to the fourth. 13 and negative 8. And then negative 9x squared, again, does not have a like term. This time the difference is we are subtracting, so it's going to be negative 8x to the fourth minus negative 2x to the fourth. Minus minus makes that plus 2. Negative 8 plus 2 is going to be negative 6. Again, that negative 9x squared does not have a like term, so I'm just going to bring it down. And then lastly, we're going to have 13 minus 8. And 13 minus 8 is going to give us 5. Okay, these last two here, we're looking at multiplying with polynomials. This can be accomplished in two different ways. It can be done through the FOIL method, or it can be done through the box method. FOIL stands for first, outer, inner, last, which indicates the order in which you would multiply things together so that you could get that in its simplest form. The box method literally means drawing a box, dividing it into the correct number of smaller boxes, and then using those to help yourself organize how indeed you're going to multiply those things together. So starting here with this first one, I'm going to do this one using FOIL. So first means multiply the first term in each set of parentheses together. So y squared times 3y squared is going to be 3y to the fourth. Outer would be y squared times negative 7x. It's going to be negative 7xy squared. Inner, x times 3x squared. And then lastly, is going to be x times negative 7x squared is going to be negative 7x squared. There are two here that are like terms. We're going to combine those together. And we are going to get negative 4xy squared. And then bring down the other ones that did not have a like term. Okay, I will show how to do the box method here on this next one, especially because that first term there has 3 terms opposed to 2, and FOIL usually only works when each of the parentheses only have 2 terms. So for this box, like I said, you're going to literally draw a box. I needed to have 3 on one side and 2 on the other. Right, so dividing it into sixth, I'm going to write 2x squared y, 4xy, and negative 6y. And then across the top, x squared y, negative 5y, or xy. And then, like I said, this just allows us to organize our information. So we're going to end up with 2x to the fourth, y squared, negative 10x to the third, y squared, 4x cubed, y squared, negative 20.
Pardon the interruption. Freshman.
All right, and so then 4xy times negative 5xy is going to be negative 20x squared y squared. This is going to be negative 6x squared y squared. And then lastly, we're going to have 30xy squared. So if I go looking for the ones that have the same variable with the same exponents, I see these here both have x cubed y squareds. And then these both have x squareds, y squareds. So I can combine those that are like terms together, but everything else will stay the same. So negative 10 and 4 is going to give me negative 6. Negative 6 and negative 20 is going to give me negative 26. And then lastly, we'll just keep 30xy squared. All right, so this is a relatively short, just quickly going through how to combine our like